Hello, and welcome to this short Keepa tutorial and overview. So I wanted to make this video to really help you if you're just starting selling on Amazon, or maybe you've been selling for a short period of time now. Wanted to make this video to show you how I use Keepa to make better product sourcing decisions. Now, the methods that I'll talk about specifically apply to online and retail arbitrage, as well as wholesale. You could use these ideas to help if you're doing private label research, but the main way that I sell on Amazon is through online arbitrage and wholesale. So I'll show you how I use Keepa to help me make more informed product purchase decisions. So first, what we need to do is first talk about kind of the overall guidelines for researching products on Amazon. There are three main things that I look for when I'm looking to buy a product. First thing I want to see is I want to see that there is demand for the product. I'm not going to choose to sell a product that is not being purchased by customers. And I also don't want to list products and then have to advertise them. I'd rather just attach myself to a listing and start seeing sales right away without marketing or anything like that. So Amazon does provide us with a sales rank, a best sellers rank, to help us know what the demand is like for a particular product. In general, lower is better. It's, for example, the number one best-selling product on Amazon is going to be selling thousands of times per day, whereas a product with a sales rank of 1 million is not going to be sold very often at all. Now, this is relative to the category. So, for example, a category such as home and kitchen, that category has millions of products in it. I believe last I checked, it had about 50 million products in that one category. And so you could have, hypothetically, you could sell a product in the home and kitchen category with a sales rank of 400,000 and still see 1 or 2 sales a day. So keep that in mind. Now, I will link to a sales rank chart in the description of this video. I'd recommend that you get familiar with that. My recommendation is to offer products that are ranked in the top 1% of their category. So top 1% of their category. So again, if a product category has 1 million products within it, you could sell a product that is ranked 100,000 or less and still see consistent sales, typically 1 or 2 per day. Now, Amazon will only provide us a snapshot of the sales rank. If we go onto a listing, I'll show you where Amazon gives us the best sellers rank. That number is updated every hour. And the challenge is that Amazon doesn't give us an overview of what that product sales rank has been like for the past month, 3 months, year, 2 years. Keepa, however, does. Keepa is going to give us a detailed history of everything, every little fluctuation up and down of the sales rank to help us really get an idea for the demand for a product. So that's, again, the first thing to look for, the demand. Next thing we want to look at is the competition. Now, the competition is also relative, right? If a product is selling 1,000 times per day and there are 50 sellers, we could reasonably see ourselves jumping on that listing and still seeing sales because there is such high demand relative to the competition. So again, it's kind of a supply-demand thing going on here where if the demand is greater than the supply, we want to definitely become part of the supply because the demand will be greater, therefore we'll make sales. Now, Amazon will tell us how many people are selling the product, but again, Keepa comes in handy in that it will give us a history. It will show us when there is more competition, when there's less, and we can see some things that will be really helpful in making decisions. And then the last thing I look at is profitability. I'm not selling on Amazon to break even or to lose money. I'm selling on Amazon to make money, and I hope you are as well. So really to determine profitability, we want to use the Fba Revenue Calculator. It's a free tool if you have a Seller Central account. And it's going to give us an accurate estimation of our profit and our profit margin. Keepa will give us an overview of the price history of a product. So maybe today a product is selling for $10, but tomorrow it's going to drop to $5. Keepa can give us a history. Now, we may not be able to predict the future, but Keepa's reliable in that if 3 months ago the product was selling for $7 consistently, and then all of a sudden someone raised the price to $10 and it's been at $10 for the past week, and it's going to just go back down when that person is out of inventory, we want to know that. So Keepa is amazing in that it will give us an average buy box price, the average price over the past 3 months to a year. We want to use that average price to determine our profitability. So quickly, before I jump into some examples, I wanted to talk about benefits of Keepa because I think that this is really important. If you're starting out with your Amazon business, or if you've been selling for a little bit and haven't seen much success, I would highly recommend Keepa. It is the only paid app that I use, and it has been a game changer for me. So as we've already, maybe briefly touched upon, Keepa is going to help us make good decisions. It's going to give us an overview, a history of a product, how well it's been performing in the past. And just like you would not invest in a company, you would not buy the stock of a company who is selling poorly. It's the same thing with products on Amazon. And Keepa is almost going to give us almost like a stock market chart, so that we can really evaluate a product based on its history, not based on today. It's also super affordable. It's about $17 per month. They charge, I think it's 15 euros. It's a European company, so it's like 15 euros, which depending on the exchange rate, it's usually about $17 a month. And they do have a free plan, which does give you access to some data, but you really do need the $17 a month plan. And that's really all you need. They don't have additional upsells. It's a super easy tool to use, which is the next benefit, is that you could spend an hour with Keepa and know exactly what to do, know how to use it, and be comfortable with it. There are other tools on the market like Helium 10, Jungle Scout. They're more expensive, $100, $150, $300 a month. And they have so many features that you can just get lost. And so why I love Keepa is that it gives exactly what sellers need. Nothing more, nothing less. It's exactly what we need. So with that being said, let's jump into some examples. So the first thing that you will need to do is have Keepa installed if you wanted to follow along with these examples. So when you go to keepa.com, you'll be brought to a screen like this. You can go up here and create an account. I'm already logged in, but I would recommend at least signing up for the free account. It'll show you some cool things there. Now, once you have signed in, once you've created an account, what you then want to do is go to the Google Chrome extension store, and you'll want to go ahead and install the Google Chrome extension onto your internet browser. So I'll go there really quick and look this up. So you just can Google, Google Chrome extension store. It'll come up right here. And then we just search for Keepa. And it's just this first one right here. So you just click on it. Ratings are amazing, and I'm not surprised. So I have it currently added to my Chrome. So it'll say here, add to Chrome. It's free to add. Again, you can get the free version and get started with it. So, okay, once you've got that taken care of, let's look at some examples. So the first thing I wanted to look at is just these tennis balls from Kong. So when you first look at an Amazon listing, you're going to see up here on the top right, we've got the price. This is our buy box, our buy now area. And if you did not have Keepa, what you would do is you would scroll down to the product detail section, and we look at the best sellers rank. So according to Amazon, this is 10,000 in pet supplies. So that's a very good sales rank. Again, without Keepa though, we don't really know if that's a good sales rank. I mean, 10,000 sounds low, sounds pretty good. But again, this was updated, it's currently 9:30. So this was probably updated 30 minutes ago. We don't know though, it was first made available in 2005. So this product has been selling for 15 years. Was it, how has it been selling that whole time? Is it currently just low? Did someone drop the price and the sales rank went up? Like what's going on here? We don't know. And so that's where Keepa comes in handy. So when you install the Keepa app, if you have the paid plan, you'll see a similar chart as I'm seeing here. So when you first open up Keepa, it may have a lot of these options over here selected. What I do is I just want to see the sales rank and then the buy box. So these are the two things that I want to look for, because this green up and down chart right here is showing us sales rank fluctuations. And then we have this pink line showing what is the buy box price. So currently, our buy box price is $18.79. But as we can see here, just the other day it was $16.76. And we can see that a couple of months ago it was selling consistently $18.79, $17.99. So this is helpful, because if you are not profitable at $16.75, you have to understand that sometimes the buy box price is going to drop that low. Now with sales rank, with Keepa, the products that are selling more rapidly are going to have more fluctuations like this. So each time that this graph drops down, we can count that as a sale, right? So if we look at this month, even this week, every time that this graph drops down, that's a sale. So we can just estimate that this product is selling very consistently. I mean, this product is selling 3-4 times a day, maybe even more. It's got a very low sales rank. It's selling consistently. So if we were going up by step through the list that I provided, this would check the sales rank box. This product is selling very consistently. Now, the next thing we have to look at is our competition. So one way to look at the competition is just by looking down here at the Keepa graph. So we can see that competition has been increasing. It peaked back in the end of September, and now it's been decreasing again. So this is helpful in knowing, okay, when does supply increase and when does it decrease? And we can also look at what happens with the price and sales rank when competition and the supply changes. Basically, though, what you want to see is that the competition is not astronomical compared with the sales rank. The other thing you can do to look at your competition is right under the Buy Now section, we've got this box right here. If you click on this, it's going to show you actually all of the sellers. Keepa is cool because it will also show you how many in stock people have. So it can really help you plan out how much inventory to buy, but we'll just filter by prime sellers. And we can see that there are a total of 3 Amazon Prime sellers. So the person in the buy box, and then these 2 people here. So we basically have on this listing 3 competitors, because we are only competing with those who are FBA. We're going to sell FBA, so we're only competing with them. So if we were to sell this, we would be the 4th seller. And with the sales rank as low as it is, and seeing that the sales rank is getting lower and it's been consistently low for a long period of time, you could expect to sell this product once a day, once every other day at the very least. So we've looked at competition, we've looked at the sales rank, we know there's demand, and our competition is reasonable in this instance. So the next thing we would do is we would want to calculate our profit. So start by copying the ASIN. We're going to go over to the Fba Revenue Calculator. So literally just go to Google, type in Fba Revenue Calculator. It'll be the first thing. So we're going to search this. So this price right here is going to be the price we're selling our product for. So this begs the question, well, what price do we sell it for? Right now it's $18.79, but we can see that it's been as low as $16.76. So here's what I do. I click on the Data tab of Keepa. And what I do is I'm going to scroll down to the 90-day average buy box price, which is $18.20. So over the past 90 days, on average, the selling price has been $18.20. I'm going to use that price because it helps eliminate some of those fluctuations. Shipping to Amazon, this depends. Typically, I found that it's about 60 cents a unit. That's just doing resale and online arbitrage when I'm shipping in 10 to 20 of a product at a time. I've seen shipping as low as 9 cents a unit. So really, you'll want to get a feel for what it is in your situation. I'm going to go ahead and use 60 cents. And then the other thing we need to fill in is our cost of product. So this product in particular, I don't know the cost of it, and your cost may be different, whether you're buying this from an online pet store or a wholesale supplier of common products. I will estimate this. Let's say that you could get this product, just for the sake of this video, let's say you could get it for $9. Let's calculate our profit. So if you purchase this for $9, I bet you could get it for less. We're just using this example though. Per unit, you would make $2.24 for a 12% profit margin. That's not bad. Now we know that we could sell this product at least once a day. So let's punch in that we can sell 30 units a month. That would be a net profit every month of $67. Doesn't sound like a lot, I recognize. However, your Amazon business is a snowball. So, you have this product, multiply that by 10 products of a similar caliber, which is easy to find, and you're really rolling. And even if, let's say you could get this down to $7.50, your profit margin increases exponentially. So again, depending on what cost you are acquiring this product for, will change your profit margin a little bit. But even at $9, we are profitable and we're above 10%, so I'm happy. So overall, this product checks our boxes. This meets the requirements of what I want to see in a product, and I would definitely invest in this product given that the cost is just about right. Now we'll do one more example of a product that isn't selling quite as often. So we've got this plush toy here. We'll go down to the Keepa chart, and we can see that there are less fluctuations over the last 3 months, right? We know that each major drop is a sale, so we know the product is selling, but it's not selling as consistently as this one, right? This has much more activity, much more action. This one, not quite as much action, and the sales rank on average is just higher in general. We'd also want to look at our competition though, because again, if there is very low competition, then it's okay that the product isn't selling as often. So the Keepa chart just gives us this overview. It just shows the competition has been pretty much the same. We would then click on this box here, and let's look at specifically the number of prime sellers. So we've got this person in the buy box is merchant fulfilled. So we would really only be competing with, let's see, 1, 2, 3 sellers. So you would be the 4th seller on this. And because it's not selling as often, you're probably not going to see as many sales. You could count how many this product has sold in the last week, right? If we just counted these dips, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times in a week, so it's selling about once a day. So you would probably only sell this product once or twice per week if you went ahead and sourced it. Now let's look at the total time that this product has been on Amazon, because sometimes what you'll find is that maybe the sales rank was lower and now it's higher, but this product has had about the same sales rank the whole time it's been listed. So at least that shows you some consistency. Now the price previously was lower. So again, what we'd want to do in calculating our profit is go to the data tab, and we're going to want to look for the average price because there has been quite a bit of fluctuation. So right now, $18.99, but over the last 90 days, $15.26 has been our average profit margin. So let's copy the ASIN and let's test out our profitability here. We know the demand, we know the competition, and we know that our average price is $15.26. Now, again, this is just to give us an average idea of what we could sell the product for. There's a good chance you could sell this product right now for $18.99 and be okay. But if your competition starts to lower their price, we want to give ourselves a buffer zone so that we're not disappointed when maybe we don't get as high of profit as we'd like. Let's say you can get this product for $8. So even at $8, you would only get about $1 in profit, 6% profit margin. I would not personally invest in this product. Now, if you could get your costs lower, or if we could in fact sell this product for $18.99 over a consistent period of time, our profit margin would go into a range that I would like. But the averages show me that this product isn't as profitable as I would like to see in my business. So that is, I would use that information to make that decision. So this has been a brief overview of how to use Keepa. Again, we've talked about the 3 main important things you want to look for in a listing, which is the demand. We want to look at our competition, and we want to get an idea for our profit. And so using Keepa and the Fba Revenue tool, we have been able to see and evaluate listings based on accurate data and information. One final thing I'll mention is just the comparison of Keepa to, for example, a stock, right? If you were investing in Apple's stock, you wouldn't just want to see how they're performing today. You'd want to know, how has Apple been performing over the last year, 2 years, 3 years? And what are potential opportunities that Apple is going to face that could increase or decrease their stock price? Now, we can't tell the future, and you can't tell the future when you're investing in a stock, just in the same way you can't tell in the future what's going to happen with this listing. Someone could come in and lower the price to $3. We don't know what's going to happen, but based on the history of this product, and we can even look back over the last, 5 years, we can see what's happened with this product. Is there a chance that the price goes back down to $10.62? Yes, there's a great chance that that happens. However, we've seen consistently high prices of around $18, and the sales rate has been getting lower. So we can see that over time, the demand for this product is increasing, and the price is also staying relatively high, around $18, $17. So overall, this is very promising. And yes, the sales rank may spike based on the history it's done that, but overall, we can tell that based on what's happened recently, these last 5 months, the sales rank has stayed low, meaning the demand has stayed high, the price has stayed consistent, and our competition is also decreasing, meaning there are opportunities for us here. So I hope that you have found this video to be helpful, and I hope that you strongly consider using Keepa in your business. Again, at $17 a month, it's unbeatable for the value that you get. Now, stay tuned. I am going to post another video that will go into another strategy you can use with Keepa. Because of the data they have access to, the sky's the limit of what we can really do with Keepa. So stay tuned for that video. But in the meantime, go to the description section, consider getting Keepa, and I wish you the best in your Amazon business.